Step into the twilight of youth with Young and Beautiful, a cinematic journey of passion, secrets, and self-discovery. As innocence meets desire, grab your popcorn and let the magic begin. The film opens with a young woman named Isabelle and her brother Victor enjoying a summer vacation in the south of France. Following a family and friends dinner, Victor accidentally glimpses into Isabelle's room and observes her rubbing her poon with a pillow. One day, while sunbathing on the beach, Isabelle is approached by a German boy named Felix and his friend. Felix extends an invitation to Isabelle for an evening out, and she agrees. They leisurely explore the city of Milan, share an ice cream, and relax on the beach. Subsequently, Isabelle makes the decision to share an intimate moment with Felix. Upon returning home, she confides in Victor about her initial experience, expressing dissatisfaction. Isabelle carries this disappointment with her throughout the remainder of the summer holiday. The narrative unfolds as Isabelle, intrigued by exploring the dynamics of intimate relationships, embarks on a journey by taking up a role as a companion in high-end hotels, adopting the alias Lee. Her initial encounter transpires with a 63-year-old man named George, marking the commencement of her newfound profession. Following their interaction, she discreetly dresses and accepts payment, prompting George to express a desire for a future meeting. As Isabelle returns home, she discovers a peculiar satisfaction in her experiences with older individuals. To enhance her services, she immerses herself in adult films to grasp nuanced expressions. Subsequently, her second encounter unfolds with a businessman who inquires about her background. Isabelle, fabricating details, asserts herself as a 20-year-old second-year literature student. Despite their interaction, the businessman disputes her worth, leading to Isabelle's departure and frustration. Concerned about similar incidents, Isabelle, before future engagements, communicates her terms with clients to avert unpleasant experiences. She adopts a policy of securing payment up front to avoid any discrepancies and safeguard her interests in this unconventional endeavor. When Isabelle sees George and his daughter one day while she and her parents are at the theater, Isabelle bends her head so that George won't notice her and notify her parents about her. Though Isabelle and George find each other during the performance is on a break, Isabelle unwilling to tell his daughter about her father's repulsive actions. George takes his daughter away. As the play commences, Isabelle receives George's note alerting her of the room number for the following day's meeting. The next day they meet and George devours Isabelle's body as though there is no tomorrow. She is constantly paid generously by George, which is what she finds appealing. The next day they meet again. George offers her a drink and shares with her his daughter's story before they have a romantic rendezvous. But as soon as they start to get frisky, George has a cardiac arrest, and despite Isabelle's best efforts to resuscitate him, dies, doesn't make it. She heads to the restroom to find some medication, but she slips and bruises her forehead. She decides to leave then, very aloof of her. Then one day the cops arrive at Isabelle's mother's workplace and let her know that she's a call girl with proof that she explores and wanders about in hotels and tells her about the murder as well. Following the disclosure of George's demise, the police lead an investigation into Isabelle's living quarters, unveiling a substantial sum of money earned from her activities as a call girl. Upon Isabelle's return from college, her mother confronts her, revealing that she is aware of everything. In a moment of intense emotion, Isabelle's mother impulsively resorts to physical reprimand, but quickly regrets her actions. She apologizes and implores Isabelle to commit to leaving this line of work. Despite the agreement, Isabelle soon faces temptation when a man approaches her, providing his contact information for her potential services. Resolute in her decision, Isabelle refuses the offer. However, her mother proves less supportive in helping Isabelle cope with the aftermath, including her feelings of guilt concerning George's death. In an attempt to assist her daughter, Isabelle's mother arranges for her to see a therapist. After distancing herself from the call girl profession, Isabelle embraces a more conventional teenage life, taking on a role as a babysitter. Upon returning from a babysitting assignment, she engages in playful banter with her stepfather, only to be interrupted by her mother. During therapy sessions, Isabelle confides in the therapist about George, highlighting his kindness and overall goodness. After her therapy session, Isabelle encounters her distressed friend, Claire. who confides that her initial intimate experience with her boyfriend was unpleasant. Claire discloses that her boyfriend will be attending a party that evening, and Isabel promises to accompany her. At the party, Isabel crosses paths with a young boy named Alex, who straightforwardly expresses his desire to kiss her. Isabel allows Alex to kiss her, initiating the beginning of their relationship. Now involved with someone of her own age, Isabel eventually decides to end her relationship with Alex. Perplexed by the sudden breakup, Alex is left questioning what went wrong. The underlying issue is that Isabel discovers a preference for intimate encounters with older men. Following Alex's departure, Isabel reactivates her phone's SIM card, revealing numerous messages from her clients. She smiles, finding satisfaction in the attention, realizing that this is what she truly enjoys. Isabel makes an unexpected decision to meet one of her clients, and to her surprise, George's widow, Alice, arrives. Alice had discovered Isabel's contact details in her late husband's address book and had requested a meeting at a hotel. Alice calmly explains the situation, expressing her desire to see the room and meet the woman her husband George was with when he passed away. Remarkably, Alice harbors no blame toward Isabel, recognizing that George had been unwell and involved with other women. Alice even shares her belief that dying during an intimate encounter is a beautiful way to depart. Together, they visit the room where George passed away. Alice compensates Isabel with 300 euros, instructing her to keep her clothes on, and they share the bed. Isabel awakens the next morning, appearing more serene and at peace. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit like, subscribe, and share. Leave your thoughts below. Stay curious and see you in the next video.